Hi, Pisces. It's Aqua Goddess, and I hope that everyone is doing amazing. Welcome back to my channel. Happy Pisces season. I hope that you guys are starting your season off the right way. Let's go ahead and tap right into these messages and see what Spirit wants me to share with you. Spirit, what do we have for the sign of Pisces? Holy Spirit, angels, ancestors, guys, most high. Please tell me, what do we have for Pisces? Perseverance, okay, never giving up, standing strong. A lot of you guys have been at a job for a long time. You've been, in a home for a long time or a relationship. There's something that you're preserving. Also, your energy. Number five represents change. I'm also seeing literally there's black and white surrounding this bird is the only colorful thing. You could bring color into people's world. Okay. Somebody with this perseverance energy, I feel like you've been through a lot, but you still shine. Okay, you don't look like what you've been through. You're still going strong. What's perseverance here? Overload. Yeah, you got a lot on your plate. Okay, you do have a lot on your plate, but you're not a quitter. You're going to get the shit done regardless. Okay, you got number 10, which talks about completion. Tell me more. Privilege. Beautiful. You got 1010. Angel number 1010 here. Okay, you're about to close out a cycle. Okay. Some of you guys are dealing with Taurus, Gemini, Libra, uh, Scorpio energy. Or this could be something that's happening in one of those seasons. Privilege. Yeah, people don't know how hard you have to work to get certain opportunities. People are looking at you like, you know, Pisces this, Pisces that. They don't know how hard Pisces work for some shit, do they? They don't know how hard it is to not give up and not quit sometimes because you have a lot of shit on your plate. So I feel like there's people that are looking at you. They could be envious. They could be talking shit. They could feel like you think that you're all that. You're arrogant. You come across a certain type of way. I feel like you worked very fucking hard to get where you are. Okay, to get where you are, to get where you're going. Okay, tell me more about this energy for Pisces. Ace of Pentacles, definitely to do with work. For a lot of you, mostly this is work. You've been at a job for 5 or more years for some of you. I feel like you could be honestly in a position where you're ready to look for something new, or you're desiring new opportunities within the same company. I feel like you've put in a lot of time, a lot of work. With this Knight of Swords energy, I feel like this is going to be a message about money. I feel like there could be a message coming in about money. Some of you guys are about to get a deposit in your account, whether this is your paycheck, your income tax, your whatever the fuck this is. I see money coming into your account. But I'm also picking up the energy of a job change or a shift in your work responsibilities. I feel like also there could be some sort of drama at the workplace. It's because someone feels like you're privileged. Now, if you switch to a different department or different shift, you're working with new people, but they're familiar with your name. You've been there so long, they're familiar with their name. But you're coming across as somebody privileged because it's like you've earned your stripes. People have a lot of respect for you. You've already put in work. You could be somebody that people learn from, or you're a good role model, a good leader, something like that. Okay. I feel like there's definitely some jealousy. Be cautious. Okay. Spirit is saying that you don't have to address something, and that because somebody wants you to be they want you to not think about what you're doing or saying before you do it or say it. It's because you're privileged and they're jealous. They're jealous of your opportunities. They're jealous of how much you can carry. Okay, so you can carry a heavy load even if it's not something that you're signing up for. You have the abilities, the capabilities, the tools, the resources, the knowledge to be able to handle large responsibilities. Okay, so you got somebody who's jealous. Yeah, you could also be very beautiful, attractive. Maybe you have a nice car. You could have a nice home. Okay. You're very independent also. You don't really need a lot of help or assistance, maybe because of your experience. Yeah. With this Page of Cups, this is somebody who's very childish. They're young. Could be somebody younger than you. It's somebody who acts like they want to be your friend, but they really start shit. Yeah. I feel like somebody desires to bond with you, but they don't know how. They're a dumbass. It's like, you know what, bitch? I'm not the one to bond with. Okay, yeah, your energy's fucked up. You would never be a friend of mine. Okay, you would never have a friend in me. So that there's this energy where you have clear boundaries. Angel number 555, bitch. Okay, yeah, I feel like you pick up on somebody's energy, right? And like I said, Forest Swords talks about separation. You don't talk to, you separate yourself from the crowd. Also, you separate yourself from talking to certain people. That's just the type of motherfucker that you are. Okay. Yeah, I feel like there's this thing about you being made the villain, but you not giving a fuck. Yeah, it's like you're on your merry fucking way. Okay. I'm getting the energy of somebody who also gets divine messages. You could be somebody who travels between worlds. Okay, so you definitely, for some of you, you could work in the spiritual field, okay, or holistics. I'm getting healing. There's people that are like, there's people that do like the same kind of work that you do, but they don't have the same privileges that you have. Okay, they don't have the same ranking that you have. You got people that are jealous as fuck because it's like you're not breaking no matter how heavy the fucking load is. You're not breaking. Like, so I'm getting that energy. Yeah, alchemy, confirmation. Yeah. Somebody feels like you are arrogant. You got 5151, angel number 1010. You got 5-1 again here. Yeah, somebody could be 5-1. Okay. Somebody's zip code could end with 5-1. Something could be happening between May and January. I'm not even saying that January to May. I'm saying that May to January for a reason. Okay. So I feel like, yeah, wow, crisis. Okay, something is happening between May and January. May of 2026 and January of 2027. Okay. There's a turning point when it comes to your level of consciousness. There is a huge shift. I feel like this could have something to do with the crisis also. For some of you, there's someone very close to you that is sick. Okay, and be here now because their time is ticking. Okay, I feel like they're about to cross into another world that you're already a part of. You already communicate with the other side for someone I'm talking to, but I see this sadness, this disappointment, this imagination. Imagine what something would be like. You're so close to someone with them being sick. You imagine what something would be like. You already are able to communicate with the other world. Okay. People used to, I'm talking to somebody, people used to think that you were crazy or some shit like that, or confused or lost. Motherfuckers about to find out you make a lot of motherfucking sense. See, it's going to be somebody who honestly is fucked up because with this frozen and this crisis, they're going to go through their own shit. And I feel like what's happening here is their level of consciousness is heightening, and they're going to be able to relate to you on a whole nother dynamic when it comes to spirituality. Okay, your spiritual beliefs, your ability to communicate with the other world, the other realm. So it's giving me this energy with the heartbreak. Yeah, where some sort of crisis or heartache, it wakes somebody up. Okay. I feel like this is somebody who tried to attack you or some. They didn't even know why they was trying to attack you, family. What, jealousy? What, because you never give up? Everybody going through shit. You're just somebody who refuses to fucking quit. Okay. I feel like somebody's gonna go through some shit and they're gonna realize what they've done. They may even feel like you're a part of their karma, which most of you are. No shade, just facts. What's up, Twin City? But it's a turning point. Okay. Um, you're not to be bullied, manipulated, taken advantage of, or any of that shit. You already got a lot of shit on your plate, just like the next man and the next woman. Yeah, Queen of Wands energy. I feel like some of you guys, you have Aries, Leo, Sag placements in your chart, or heaviest Leo energy. Things are happening real fast. Spirit is calling for you to be strong and courageous. Okay. With also speaking up for yourself. I feel like you're about to start getting a lot of attention and it's going to require more strength. You are a healer. For some of you, you are empaths. You are very sensitive to shit. Okay. Things are moving quick though. Yeah, Ten of Pentacles. You're getting communication from your family about someone who's sick. Also, for some of you, you're getting communication from your family. This could be timeout. I don't know. This could be a sibling. This could be jail. There, yeah, with the Knight of Pentacles, this is the police, the military, or somebody. Okay. Um, somebody could have to go away, travel. It's a time to be strong. I'm hearing a lot of you guys are the backbone, even though you're the most sensitive motherfucker in the family. This is going to be a challenging time, but you won't break. Okay. Yeah. You're very gifted. Gifted hands. I'm hearing gifted hands. You're very gifted. Okay. All praises to the Most High One. There's a lot of people that believe in you and trust you and need you. Okay. Um, it's a new beginning, man, and it's happening quick. You got grief. Yeah, I feel like there's some news that's coming in. Angel number 10, 10, 10. It's big changes, man. Okay. If this is in regards to somebody being in jail or illness, something's been happening between 5 to 10 years, or somebody could be doing 5 to 10, or somebody been sick between 5 to 10 years, man. It's you know, changing times. Yeah, spirit support is here for you, and your support is needed. Yeah, number 13 represents death, which grief is right next to it. I'm getting this. Somebody has a gentle soul, man. The koala bear is one of my favorite animals, literally. Like, I love koala bears, like, love them. And they represent gentle souls. Okay, angel number 13, 13 on the screen as I say that. Somebody that is passing away has a very gentle soul. Could be a Pisces, an Aquarius, a Capricorn, a Scorpio, a Libra. Okay. Wheel of Fortune number 10, Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus. So, change, like I said, like I said, um, things have to end because if things didn't end, there would never be a new beginning. So, this is like, the sweet and sour part of life, right? You got compassion. When I talk about sweet and sour, you see this alligator that almost looks evil, mean, but not really. You got this girl, sweet and sour energy. It's like taking the good with the bad. Um, angel number 14, 14, and being determined regardless to never quit. Also, with the gentle soul, like I said, okay, be very considerate of karma, okay, because with this adapting to change, I feel like because you're not going to be yourself, okay, whoever I'm talking to, you definitely are going to be doing some shit that's out of character. Angel number 14, 44. It's only human. It's only human to do shit out of character when you're not yourself, when you're going through changes and you don't know, you feel uneasy. Spirit says, whatever you do, make sure you do good. Whatever you do, make sure that you do right. Bottom of the deck, you got integrity. You got integrity here. You got karma on the other side. So this is about doing the right thing no matter who's not seeing. Like who, no matter if you're being watched or not, you got power. Yeah, a lot of you guys, I'm telling you, this is spiritual power. High priestess energy represents divine feminine spiritual power. Um, good and evil. Like I said, this is like taking the good and the bad. It represents light and dark. So there's gonna be some changes, not only with your peers, people around you, the way that you react to shit, okay, and also just the way that you see things. If you treated people a certain type of way because of how they look, because of how much money they have, because of any fucking thing of that nature, you're gonna be aligned. You're gonna be woken the fuck up. All right. I'm just gonna tell you. Like I said, take the good with the bad. If you've been doing weird shit, sneaky shit, moving like where you haven't really been operating out of integrity, it's been a show. You're about to literally fuck around and find out. Things are moving quite quickly. For a lot of you, there's a big change happening within the next 10 days. All right. It's time to adapt, walking away. So, yeah, I mean, honestly, I feel like somebody's leaving. You got 2727. February 7th could be significant. You got the journey in reverse. Everybody can't be on this journey with you, even the people that you love unconditionally. Sometimes, you see, we go our own ways. Okay. We go our own ways. Happy family. I feel like the best thing that you can do is the right thing. And to also give yourself enough time and grace to heal and to adapt to change. Don't expect yourself to be perfect. And just because I'm telling you this shit don't mean that you're never gonna react to some shit or do some fucked up shit. It's just me seeing the whole picture. But seeing the whole picture and talking about the shit is different than actually living it and experiencing it. So I'm telling you one thing, but you're the person that's living it and experiencing it. You're the person that's enduring it. You're the person that's doing this shit in 3D. So give yourself grace. Okay. Even with the knowledge, that's the thing with this tarot. Yeah, you know shit ahead of time, but what does it do? You still living this shit, walking this shit. There's still life. So give yourself grace. See, I say that because I see this. You see the temperance energy, which is an earth angel, but you see they're shuffling dirty water back and forth. Okay. This is typically a very in this deck, it really implements what I'm trying to say. I feel like you're on the right path, but there's a lot of shit, okay, that is happening here to open up the doors for new beginnings, the next phase of your life. When you think about the past, I'm sure there's major phases, major shifts that you remember in your life where you were just never the same, where you're coming across a couple of them. For some of you, three or four of them at one fucking time or within a 4 month span. You got the Four of Cups energy with the Ace of Wands. You're not even going to want to do what it is that you're passionate about, or for some of you, somebody that you're attracted to, that you like being with, you may not even want to fuck with them right now. Like, it's just, like I said, allow yourself grace. You'll find your spark back, but you'll never be the same. Okay, with the Fool energy, this is a new beginning. The Ten of Swords represents a lot of pain, but because you are not a quitter, no matter the pain that you ever go through in life, with the Nine of Wands energy, you're gonna be a warrior. It's like when I say you earned your stripes, that's what the fuck I mean. Like, um, that's exactly what the fuck I mean. Okay, yeah. And I feel like, for a lot of you, it may be kind of hard for you to be excited about some shit because it's like the people that you wanted to share it with ain't here with you no more, or they ain't in your energy anymore, or it's like you thought that something would feel a certain type of way, but some shit ain't really all it's cracked up to be. Like, it's like you don't really get your hopes up that much. Make sure you keep your faith though. Yeah, you got the Wheel of Fortune here. Turning point. You'll be happy, extremely happy again. You're gonna have extremely happy moments again with this Ten of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune. I see a lot of stability. I see you doing a family business for some of you. I see you traveling. I see you moving, right? So I feel like this is really just spirit implementing what is happening in life. Um, some of you guys will end up marrying a police officer or someone from the military or a fireman or some shit like that in your future. But I feel like there is a period of people looking at you, being jealous of you, not understanding every fucking thing that you're going through in your own personal world. They look at you as somebody who's privileged, and you look at them, for some of you, like, man, it's like they could have that person, if whether this is a mother, a father, a sibling, whatever, healthy, happy, and it's like they're jealous of you, not understanding that you're grieving some shit that they still got. You're not jealous of them. You see what I'm saying? So I feel like there's this energy of like going through a transition, especially with a death, especially with a change. Okay. And it's like you go hard as fuck for yourself. You go hard as fuck for your family. Like, and you got people evil eyeing what the fuck you got going on. No, not knowing, like, you're motivated, man. You got shit to be inspired about. You going through some shit. You need a way to release. All of this shit is really like playing a part of the fact why you're so strong, why you're such a warrior, why you go so hard, why they feel so fucking intimidated by you, why you're such a threat. They don't understand where that fuel comes from. Yeah. So move with integrity because your spirit team really got your back. And I feel like it's bigger fish for you to fry. Okay. It's definitely bigger fish for you to fry. And you will be rewarded. I feel like your rewards come very big also because the challenges that you had to overcome were super huge. So when your blessings come, it's like, look, this, you see how big this burden is? Your blessing gonna be 10 times bigger. It's only right because the shit that you were able to overcome and make it through, a lot of motherfuckers would have folded. So this is the reason. But I feel like it's a lot of people that don't understand that. Okay. So you're gonna be, really challenged because as you go through your own personal shit, you're gonna have these fucking little fucking like demons trying to cling on to your energy. All right. So this is what I got for you, Pisces. I hope that you guys enjoyed this reading. What's up, Bree? Please be sure to show love, like, share, subscribe. Personal readings, please email me at Troy's Mermaid Palace LLC at gmail.com. Until next time, love and light. Peace.